Hey there, everyone. Coach Patrick here, Endurance Nation, talking today about the hidden secrets of endurance performance that you need to know. And it's just one thing. First, a sip of our morning coffee as we do our ritual. Big weekend here inside the team. I love to see the chat firing up. And boy, my friends, it is firing up from early in the year. We have a lot of energy with the winter and the out season. Then there's a bit of a lull as people sort of scatter and do early season races. Now we're coming back again, and we can see some of that final season push, whether it's something like Barcelona, if it's something like the World Championships, if you're doing something like gravel races or ultra running. It all seems to be coming to a head right now. Just great energy. I love to see the photos. Keep taking pictures. Even Eugene Partridge. You're taking a picture of the mountain there. I don't even know the name of the mountain, like behind the trailer park. Amazing. Like I'll take it. Like I'll take any version of outdoor time and photos you have. You have no idea how exciting it is for the team to see other people out there, out and about. Speaking of which, I'm going to give a huge shout out to Tom Meehan, who was actually racing. Many people were doing race simulations this weekend. Linda Marie, I see you. Um, but Tom got out there and is doing this Olympic. And part of his build, as those of you know, he's been going through some ups and downs, just sort of trying to stay completely physically healthy, and really managed to pull off a great race, 20 minutes faster than the last time he did it. And simply by virtue of better training, better focus, and I think better race execution, which pays dividends long term. Right? Anytime you learn how to do something race wise, that's something you carry with you for forever. Right? You never forget how to ride a bike. And so once you learn how to get that race execution down, no matter what you're doing, no matter what the race, the distance, you can execute better, just hands down, which is really exciting to see for him. Okay, so getting back to the secret, how did I come across this secret for endurance sports that I just think is so important? I think you don't really notice something until it's gone. And one of the things that I realized this weekend, I did a long ride on Saturday, big epic ride. And once again, I started to have lower back pain and like 90 minutes, 2 hours in, taking Advil, keep going, and then my legs started cramping. And that was partly, I was a little sick this past week and some other things. But I sat down afterwards and I said, hey, wait a minute. Okay, it's been like a month and a half now where I've had some back pain while riding. And I have Advil just in case I get back pain, but now it's pretty consistent for these longer rides that I have a problem. And so I sat down, did some reading, did some diagnosis, and came to the conclusion that I was trying to avoid for so long, which is that my core is really weak. My glutes are not strong. My hip flexors are super tight. My pelvis is not moving on the seat, which is impacting how I run as well. And so just started this morning locking in a quick core program to just get that done. Lots of bands, lots of band work. So I'll set up over here to the side of the camera so I can be better about it. But what's the one secret? The one secret is the thing that you do when you have a problem, whether it's overuse injury or come from an acute, sort of like burst of energy and activity that leads to discomfort, pain, or a setback, is something that you should have been doing all along. Now, of course, you can't predict the future, but there are signs of these things all the time. And for me, it was sort of that like, pain that would show up every once in a while that suddenly became a pain that I started showing up more often. And like a sneaky little problem. What starts off as super small, and you're like, I don't even notice that. Just something I see, and I'm like, but it's so small. And then eventually becomes a problem. That whole time, we knew this was a problem. It's like watching the gas gauge drop down all the time and just never doing anything about it. If it was a gas gauge and you could simply fill it back up again, boy, that would be really easy, wouldn't it? But when it's our bodies, when it's our health, getting back on track takes time. And we don't really start to notice that diminished performance until we have actual discomfort that bleeds outside of our workouts into our day to day lives. So don't be like me. Don't be like Coach Patrick. When you start to notice some of those weaknesses or challenges or problems when you're out doing your sessions, whether it's short sessions or long sessions, stop for a minute and just write it down. Right, keep it in a special place. I have a note on my phone that I just keep it in there. And after a couple days or weeks, you'll start to notice I keep talking about this same thing all the time. What is the thing? And that will be the first clue as to getting help. You can always come to the team, go to the ask a question section and just get some feedback on it directly. Fun place to just learn and sort of commiserate for those of you who are having a setback. But you can also just hatch a plan. Inside Endurance Nation, we're all about creating that plan. What are you going to do? I got my core plan. I'm already rocking it. I'm looking forward to 10 straight days of doing this program to get my glutes fired up. Even now, just walking my dog, I was like, I could feel those glutes, which means they were hella weak. So be really smart and know the thing that holds you back, when solved, is the thing that moves you forward. Have a fantastic week, everyone. I look forward to seeing those of you on the team tonight in office hours, 8 p.m. Eastern, and Wednesday on the coach call. Actually, I think it's not going to happen this week. I'm going to be driving my daughter down to college to move her in. So I'll be in a car, which is not the greatest time to have a coach call. But if you need to reach me, you can always find me in the DMs. I'm just fired up. I'm around. All right. See you, everyone. Have a great week.